Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, shot a goal!
That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
In with the challenge. El Neni.
Now it's Trezeguet.
He's going for goal!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Xerxes.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation.
Bruno Fernandes! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
And it's El Neni. Now it's Trezeguet.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard to see past the giant Dutchman, Joshua Xerxes. OK, you can tell he's not the quickest, he's not going to run behind the fences too often. So his game is pretty much all about bringing others into play. Just finding those little spaces all around, and that gets the runners going. So from him, you can expect some goal involvements.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Bale. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters. And
big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Xerxes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zaire Emery. Marmoush. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Xerxes. Now who's going to be first to this? Indonesia have reclaimed it. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Villa. Foot in. And it's Salah. He is through here. El Neni. And here's Marmoush. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Trezeguet. Gets into some space. El Neni receives it in a wide position. Rodri. Can he spark a counter here? Xerxes. Now it's Villa. And it's lofted through here. Cleared away. Nice control. He's in space and looking for options. That has been knocked clear. So much time and the shot! He scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's taking no chances there. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Out towards the flank. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Guardiola. And here's Xerxes. Now it's Villa.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is great defending, so alert. Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Villa. Now it's Xerxes. Guardiola. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure.
Great chance! And it's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Zaire Emery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
David Villa. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Indonesia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Trezeguet.
He's picked his way through. Plays it in low. Bale. Chance here to counter. And it's Belletti.
Just about up to the hour now.
And here's Zaire Emery.
Zaire Emery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
David Villa. Zirkzee. It's Belletti. Now it's Zirkzee.
Bruno Fernandes. Trezeguet. That's good running with the ball.
Oh, strongly challenged there. David Villa. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Elneny. Marmouche. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
And he's managed to get free.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not.
Bruno Fernandes!
Cleared without hesitation.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Zirkzee.
Can he finish?
Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game.
And he's on his way.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide, pings it across.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, they can break here.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
And it's made its way to him. Crossed into the middle.
And here's the chance to counter. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Mohamed Salah.
And that pass just didn't quite work. David Villa is herring after that one. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball.
It's
been shipped out wide.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
This looks promising.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Knocks it out wide.
Bruno Fernandes.
Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception.
And time is up.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That looks a good ball through.
Now, can he find a shot at goal? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's a key interception.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's hard to see past the giant Dutchman, Joshua Zirkzee. OK, you can tell he's not the quickest, he's not going to run behind the fences too often. So his game is pretty much all about bringing others into play. Just finding those little spaces all around, and that gets the runners going. So from him, you can expect some goal involvement.
OK, interesting. Corner then.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear.
And a chance!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And that should get the job done.
Bruno Fernandes.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So we're still where we started right now. Spread it left. Now here's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Shot could be on.
He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Approaching the half-hour mark.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Rondon has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's forced to go back. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. Crosses it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rondon. Bale. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rondon. Chance here to counter. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Played out wide. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zirkzee. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot's on here. Now he's got space here.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Belletti. Takes aim and up he goes! It's anyone's ball now. This time, surely! Cleared away. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Indonesia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Villa. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making...
Takes a shot! He has done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's there to get it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely bit of skill. Indonesia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Indonesia have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he was quick to react. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Venezuela really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely weighted ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Bruno Fernandes.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could try cutting inside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Delicate ball, and it gets his head on it! And again! Oh, taken with style! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no, this does not look good. Ball swung in. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared away. Vardiol. David Villa. Showing great feet there. And Adams. Oh, good read. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's had it nicked away. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute together.